Hello. How we doing? 14. Was it Stormblood side quests? Yeah, here we go. That self-assured guy at those keen eyes. Yes, you would no doubt be equal to the task. Tell me, have you ever noticed the lamps placed throughout the step? My partner and I are responsible for their maintenance. Whenever the flames begin to burn low, we replenish their fuel. We also conduct regular patrols of the area. The light tends to attract wild beasts, and it is our duty to contend with whatever it draws out of hiding. Today, however, I must cover this large perimeter alone, as my partner is too hurt to move. He injured himself while riding his horse, and I was hoping you might step in for him. Please take this oil and refill 5 lamps that appear to be burning low. Oh, and remember to remain vigilant. There are many dangerous beasts in this steppe, and I would hate to lose another partner. Okay. Starting on the top. Welcome back. Thanks to you, now no one needs to fear becoming lost in the dark. When night falls and the lands are no longer illuminated by our Father Azin, the lamps below serves to safely guide whoever might be passing through the steppe. That is why we must ensure they never go out. You have done us a great service this day. May Father Azim ever watch over you. Okay. Ah, I recognize you. You are the woman that conquered Bardam's metal. You may be possessed of an inhuman strength. Rare are the outsiders who win the respect of Azim's sons and daughters. Must celebrate your triumph of this arduous of trials, of, of the ordinary, I'm saying that so wrong, way. You are to perform a sacred ritual. It is not complicated. All you need to to complete it is visit 5 stones in the area and sprinkle some humus on them. You are not to do this lightly, however. With each drop of liquid that hits the stone, you must think of the goal you wish to achieve and make a vow to yourself to attain it. Once you are finished, come back and see me. Good luck. You have finished the ritual, I take it? Very good. Then please allow me to share with you the meaning behind the practice. You see, the 5 stones upon which you poured the kumis are also referred to as fingers of Azin. The ritual is a way of showing him our respect and allows us to receive his guidance. If he deems our desire great enough, he will carve a path for us to achieve it. Though that is not to say we can simply sit back and relax. We must also work hard to fulfill our dreams. Father Azim sees all and hears all. Your wishes have reached him, and should he deem you worthy, he shall grant them unto you. Say you alive. I gather you're from your particular attire that you're not from around here. Very good. I've always been curious to observe a warrior from outside the steppe in battle. You see, as a hunter, it is my duty to defend the Dawn Throne and the surrounding perimeter, especially against creatures known as Kachus. As such, I am constantly searching for ways to improve my own fighting technique. I feel there is a lot I can learn by observing you. Please, if you are willing, meet me southwest of here. There you can demonstrate to me your combat style. Oh, it's raining. This area is populated by conchos. Please go and slay 2. I shall carefully observe your movements from here. Over the course of my lifetime, I have been exposed to many combat styles, but never have I met one who fights with such fluidity and grace. Today I have gained some valuable insight into the art of war, and for that I would like to gift you with something of equal worth. Please follow me. The more I replay the scene of you facing the Cachos, the more I am impressed with just how refined your skills are. You even somehow managed to slay the creatures while leaving the flowers blossoming from their heads untouched. Natural flowers are extremely precious to us, and we often offer them up to Father Azim during certain ceremonies. Though they should be missing even a single petal, it would ruin the gesture entirely. While I have little difficulty in taking down these monsters, I often end up destroying their flowers in the process. I am confident that in incorporating a few of your techniques, this can change. I shall not forget the knowledge you have bestowed upon me today. You have my sincerest thanks. Madame, do you happen to have a moment? If you do, could you lend me a hand? A new child is about to join our family, and I would like to make a blanket with which to keep him warm. I, however, cannot stray too far from here, for I must keep watch over his mother. Might I ask that you procure the raw materials with which I can make this blanket? To the northeast of here are a herd of mammoths. Please hunt down 3 and bring me back their hides. I would also ask that you collect some dried leaves. I will use them to make a tanning mixture. These can be found in the northern reaches at the base of the shrubs that grow there. As soon as you get them, please hurry back. I am certain the baby will be arriving soon, and I hope to welcome him into the world with a blanket. Some of the fingers are broken. Why aren't you charging? There we go. Do you have everything I need? Fantastic. With this, I shall make the child a blanket to shelter him from the bite of the wind and frigid nights. Several times throughout the year, freezing climes will sweep over the steppe and claim the lives of our young. The loss of a newborn sheep is always terribly tragic. Oh yes, when I say child, I do not mean my own, of course. My apologies, perhaps I should have mentioned that little detail earlier. Your deeds, however, are no less noble, for because of you, this lamb is sure to lead a long and wonderful life. Holy cow. Wait a minute, I know you. Your accomplishments are the only thing anyone talks about nowadays. If you are not too busy, might you agree to accompany me to the area below? There is something I want to show you. You need not look so skeptical. It is nothing too sinister, I assure you. Even if it was, you are a hardened warrior, are you not? Now come, let us go before the day grows old. She's here. You can come out now, my friends. Bravo, that was quite a show. I am pleased to have been able to witness the extent of your strength firsthand. Even though these men had the elements of surprise on your side, you defeated them with such ease. But before that, please allow me to apologize for lying to you. Some of us wanted to test our strength against yours. The famed outsider who successfully followed in Bardom's footsteps, and I could think of no other way to bring you here. 'Tis true, shame you are a woman. Had you been a man, we would have gladly invited you to join our ranks. Were you Darthol? Were you even have awaited your reincarnation as a man? Alas, it seems our destinies were fated to diverge. Well, I suppose that is it. Any road, I would like to thank you for playing along. It was an enlightening experience. Now let us return to the Dawn Throne, shall we? The rumors, they do you no justice. You are possessed of the might of at least 100 Bogan warriors. Now I think on it, perhaps you're a little too strong to become one of us. Even if you somehow joined us during training, you would no doubt find yourself growing bored, for none of us would even come close to posing a challenge for you. Say, friend, might you do me a favor? Not too far to the southeast of here are decimated ruins of Coral Leal. I ask you to go there and pray for the souls of my deceased parents and sister. It is not a sentiment any of the other Buddha would understand, which is why I need you to go in my stead. Please. Mayhap though you will receive mine as well. Prayers. That is. Huh. Oh, they just got birds chilling. Absolutely beautiful, would you not agree? That's cool. Little spot you can't really get to unless you fly. I appreciate you entertaining such an odd request. Many of the other brute band warriors will think me soft for it, but I always feel the need to send someone out of my old village at this time of year to pray for them. It seems I neglected to tell you that I am originally from Kaholio. When I was a child, the Bogda came and pillaged our settlement. My family offered me up to them as tribute. For the longest time, I resented them. I eventually came to learn, however, that shortly after I left, a deadly epidemic swept through my old home and killed everyone who had been left behind. I suspect my parents knew what was to come and sent me away to protect me. I have years of making up to do for the hatred I harbored in my heart towards them. As a member of the Duga, it is difficult for me to find opportunities to visit Kakolio and offer them my prayers. That is why I ask travelers passing through to lend me their assistance. You have my serious gratitude, friend. While I will not deny that there are many disputes between our tribes, we somehow always manage to resolve them. Allying ourselves with the honorary was the best thing we could have done. If your attire is anything to go by, you must be a traveler. I have heard so much about you. You must be the traveler I have heard so much about. I am glad our paths have crossed. Earlier, my husband left to take some of our sheep to the grazing fields, and in his haste forgot his medicine bag. I fear without it, he may not be able to contend with the dangerous pests that roam there. Please see that it reaches him quickly. You should be able to find him in the south of here, tending to a flock of sheep. Once. Okay. Who have you and what have you come here for? Sorkin sent you to deliver this to me. Unfortunately, you came too late. You see, Desert Maker beetles ran rampant in this area. This bag contains a few vital vials of acid, which softens their tough carcass and renders them defenseless. The creatures are incredibly tenacious and are difficult to take down without the help of this mixture. Earlier, I attempted to drive one off on my own and was injured. While I remain here to recover, would you go and clear the surrounding area of the beetles for me? Here, take these vials, empty their contents upon any desert beetle that comes at you. It will make them that much easier to kill. Oh, you're not too hard. Without the... Oh. Yeah. Who needs the files? The beetles are gone, I take it? Now finally my sheep can graze in peace and I need not fear facing another one under less than favorable circumstances. Thank you. In addition to being organized, my wife has a knack for picking out reliable individuals. I cannot count the number of times I have been saved by that woman. I do not know what I would do without her. But don't you ever tell her I said that. As an ordinary man, it is my duty to protect her, not the other way around. Now then, if you want your reward, you best return to my wife. She will see that you are fairly compensated for your services. Where do you get your horse up there, man? Hey. Oh, you are back. My husband was not hurt, was he? Uh, Perhaps now he has finally learned his lesson. Then again, I suppose I cannot complain. While Kaadai may not have the eye for detail that I do, he is an incredibly kind man and does what he can to take care of both me and our sheep. But forgive me, you have not come all this way to hear me talk about my husband. Please take this and feel free to be on your way. Hey. At the command of the mole, we ordinary gathered many sacred relics. I trust we have your undying gratitude, yes? But rather than your thanks, I would rather hear your tales of your journey. Is it true you traveled to the moon? Indeed, such feats are only spoken of in the legend. To think that you have set foot in the celestial orb created by the Dust Mother herself fills me with envy and awe. But mostly envy. Tell me, were there any women folk there? But Oi, you, hold it right there. You are a woman rumored to have conquered Bardam's metal, are you not? I strain to believe that you, an outsider, would be able to pass the very trial even trained warriors of the steppe struggle to overcome. If you are as great as I say, you should have no trouble passing my little test. To the northwest are Kung Chulu, the feet four, and perhaps the rumors hold a grain of truth. Should you fail to do so, however, I shall know you are not more than a charlatan. Slaying for Kun Chulu is but child's play for a son of Azin. If you're half as strong as I have been led to believe, you should have no problem. Okay. Okay, this didn't work out as well as I thought it would. Okay, there it goes. That you would rise to the challenge in phase 4 of the deadly monsters, regardless of the fact that no one would be there to congratulate you on your triumph. You are a warrior in the truest sense of the word. How do I know, you ask? I watched you from the skies atop my yawl. It seems I owe you an apology. I should have doubted your ability. Shouldn't have doubted your abilities. In proving your strength, you have won my respect. I shall be sure to regale thee up to regale the others with tales of your fighting prowess. I see. Okay, I'm gonna take a little break. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Yo, I'm glad you are here. My brothers have involved our allies, the Budbuga, to dine with us, and have received orders to make enough food for a large banquet. The warriors of their tribe largely favor mammoth meat. I, however, do not have any in my inventory, and my position here bars me from requesting my brothers to bring back some food from their hunts. I suppose you see where I'm going with this. To the northeast of here are mammoths. Please, can you kill two and deliver them to me? I shall take advantage of the little free time this affords me and go train by the bridge of the Hyrule warriors. Once you are done, come find me. Happy hunting, my friend. It's being attacked by bees. Please, someone save me. Thank you. In the midst of my training, I was sworn by Balkan. I was born with frail constitution. Even the slightest exertion can often leave me breathless. This has prevented me from attaining a position alongside my warrior brothers. To make matters worse, I have begun to grow old. Regardless of how hard I train, I will never come close to competing with the hot-blooded youths of our tribe. Even so, on my honor as our Oranmir, I cannot concede to defeat. Today may not have been as fruitful as I had hoped, but tomorrow is another day. Let us return to the Dawn Throne for now. My apologies for having to ask this of you, but might you bring the mammoth carcass with you? Thank you for lugging the carcass all the way back for me. Please let me help you unload them. There is no meat the Buduga love more than this. When I serve them their mammoth steaks, they are sure to be delighted. While knowing only the best will be made available for our guests puts my mind at ease, it does nothing to dispel my feelings of shame. On the way back, I had some time to think, and I realized that my earlier enthusiasm was misplaced. If a mere swarm of Elkin is enough to bring me to my knees, there is no hope for me. Mayhap instead of chasing after a golden dream for the benefit of everyone, I should continue to focus on the one thing I'm actually good at, cooking. Yo, how kind of you to come by and check in on me. I have, however, already finished everything that needs to be done for today. Mr. Eugene, did you hear the news? There is to be a tournament alongside the brothers. Ever since we lost the mole, morale has been low and the elders thought this would be the perfect way to motivate everyone to train harder. A tournament among brothers. No doubt I will finish last again and humiliate myself in front of everyone. But as much as I would like to consider my way out of this, upon my honor as an ordinary man, I cannot. I must give it my all or risk being forsaken by Father Azim. I shall need now to go train at the steppe. Are you Mr. Eugene's friend? Do you think you could do me a small favor? These tournaments are used to determine the ordinary's skill in combat. Every time we have one, Mr. Eugene always places last, and because of this, he is often miserable in the days leading up to the match. I wrote him a letter to cheer him up. Without him, strays like me would starve. I want to return the kindness he has shown me throughout the years. Do you think you could deliver it for me? I am far too embarrassed to do it myself. You should be able to find him quite easily. He never wanders too far from the dust throne to train. Yo, what brings you here? You come bearing a letter from little Jummy, you say. Well, let us have a look then. Dear Mr. Eugene, I am writing this letter to thank you. Your delicious food was one of the few things that helped me to overcome the pain of losing my parents. While you may not be the strongest or the bravest, you are the kindest. I really hope you will do well in the upcoming tournament. Please know that I will be cheering you on the whole way. P.S. The stew you made last night was scrumptious. I hope you will make it again sometime. What a touching letter. Jelmy, he is a good boy. I shall be making him that stew as soon as I am removed from the competition. His words had put me in such a fine mood that even thoughts of Finishing last cannot get me down. I must go and thank the boy. Come, let us return to the camp. I think I will keep Jamie's letter. It is perhaps one of the nicest things anyone has ever done for me. Thank you for delivering my letter. Mr. Eugene seems far less scum now. Would you not agree? Oh, look, there's my brother, Kazuku. Oh, Kazuku. Jelmy, what are you doing here? You need to be training. In a few years, you too will be required to join the tournaments. Remember, the reason this fool has yet to be accepted as a warrior is because he wasted all his time cooking. Unless you wish to end up a failure like him, I suggest you pick up a spear and begin working on your aim. Sadly, he is right, Jelmy. Associating with me will do you no good. Will not do you any good. If you wish to become strong, you best follow your brother's advice. No, I do not care to be strong. Your friendship is far more important to me. But that is beside the point. How can you just stand there and smile while people insult you? Just because you are weak does not mean you should let them treat you like dirt. Kazuku's remarks seem to have upset Jelmy more than they have me. I am so accustomed to being mocked that I have grown a rather thick skin. I should apologize sooner. That comments could also hurt the people close to me. Should have realized. While I shall never come to be respected among our brothers for my strength, perhaps I can at least learn to stand up for myself. In the meantime, I must find a way to undo the pain I have caused Jelmy. I suspect the only way to accomplish that, however, would not place last in the upcoming tournament. I dearly wish to set things right with Jelmy, but between training and preparing for the after-tournament banquet, I have not a moment to spare. I was hoping, however, that you might. Do you think you could deliver this to the boy for me? What are you holding? What you're holding is board sod, one of his favorite treats. It is sweet, soft, and savory. I know, it is not the ideal way to apologize, but worry not. Once I finish all my tasks, I intend to go and say sorry to him in person. Hello, miss. What brings you here? Port Sog. It was incredibly kind of Mr. Eugene to make this for me, but I am not in the mood for sweets right now. You see, Kazuku has fallen ill. He is running a fever and has grown so weak he can barely walk. If he does not recover soon, he will not stand a chance in the upcoming competition. My brother needs me, so I must return now. Please tell Mr. Eugene thank you for the sweets and that I'm not angry at him anymore. Yo, how is Jelmy doing? Is he feeling better? What? Kazuko is ill? But he is to be my first opponent in the upcoming tournament. Wait a minute, this is perfect. If he is too feeble to freely move about, that means even I, the weakest ornery, might have a chance at defeating him. Mayhap this is the work of Father Azim himself, a reward for the years of ridicule from Kazuku that I was forced to endure. If that is the case, I would be wrong of me not to take advantage of this opportunity, right? I doubt Father Azim played any part in this. You are right. It is shameful of me to even have thought that. Our father would never condone such selfish actions. I am sorry you had to see that. I do not know what got into me. For everyone's sake, it would probably be best if I blocked out all thoughts of the tournament from my mind and instead focused on helping the one person who has stood beside me this entire time, Jelmy. An idea comes to me. Perhaps I can make Kazuki something to combat his fever and speed along his recovery. That is certain to put a smile on the young boy's face. In fact, I have the perfect food in mind, a soup of Yangtzean origin with the medicinal herbs and circling beef fang meat. I would, however, first need to procure all the necessary ingredients. Yo, I swear upon our father's name that this shall be the last request I make of you. Please, could you hunt down a bifang and bring a slab of its breast meat back to me? Thank you. These winged creatures have a fondness for sheep bones. Here, take this. If you lay it out on one of the boulders to the east, it will not be long until one of them swoops down from the skies. When it does, you simply pounce upon it. While you take care of the meat, I shall go and gather the herbs. Let us meet back here when we are finished. So, how did the hunt go, my friend? Huh? That is it. That is exactly what I needed. Now that I have everything, I might finally begin making the stew. Why is Mr. Eugene still cooking? We just ate dinner. He is making something for my brother, you say, but Kazuko is his first opponent in the tournament. If he recovers in time for the match, Mr. Eugene will surely lose again. That means he will remain a culinarian forever and everyone will continue to make fun of him. Mr. Eugene always looks happiest when he is cooking. I wonder why that is. Do you smell that? The circling bifang stew is ready. It has been prepared with the 8 strong medicinal herbs. While rather pungent, it should be extremely effective. Jelmy, you must deliver this to your brother and make him eat it before it goes cold. Thank you, Mr. Eugene. I shall do that straight away and will also be sure to tell him that you made it. And so he goes, taking my dreams of victory with him. Kazuku is one of our strongest warriors. He always lands a spot in the top. One strike is all it will take from him to knock me out of the running. And before you ask, I'm not laughing to mask my pain. The idea of me being eliminated from the tournament in a matter of seconds simply strikes me as funny. Truth be told, I have not felt this good in a long time. I'm glad I helped Kazuku. Not only am I proud of myself for doing the right thing, but this little incident has also allowed me to rediscover my passion for cooking. While I shall never be a warrior and people will continue to occasionally poke fun at me, I am quite satisfied with the hand fate has dealt me. There is no greater joy than cooking for me. In addition to that, I have been blessed with 2 truly wonderful friends. You and Jelmy have brought me much happiness, and it's only because of you that I was able to embrace my shortcomings and realize my strengths. Here, I have made a little something for you. Though it is not fancy, I am sure you will enjoy it. It has, after all, been tested on and approved by the entire tribe. Now, I am sure you are eager to set apart upon your next great adventure, so I will not keep you any longer. Farewell, Yo, and remember to come visit your old friend Eugene from time to time. Oh, get quest popped up. You're a friend of Mossy's, yes? He has been looking for you. He said he wanted to discuss something he heard from the you gear with you. Go and speak with him whenever you have a chance. Yo, just who I have been looking for. I require your help. Thanks to you, I have awoken to my true potential. However, I have begun to feel I need something to aid me in my training. Just as I was wondering what it could be that I require, I heard of a master culinarian who plies his trade at the trade at the Dawn Throne. They say his cooking is so good it can cure illnesses. Apparently, also helps warriors gain that extra bit of strength. Just what I need. Would you not agree? However, our tribes are not on good terms. I cannot simply walk up to him and ask for his help. For starters, I do not even know his name. I do not suppose you know anything more about him. He is a weak one. His name is Eugene. He is a weakling named Eugene. S. Eugene. Could you introduce me to him? Thank you. I doubt I could have met him otherwise, considering the bad blood between our tribes. Meet me below the Dawn Throne. Excuse me. Yo, so nice to see you again. I trust you have been well. That soup did just a trick. Kasuku beat me without breaking a sweat. As a result, I have been able to continue cooking, so things have ultimately worked out quite well. But my apologies for going on about myself. Is there something you would ask of me? I see. I was aware that Mizuku had been telling people about my cooking, but to think his stories managed to reach even the gear. If I am to help the Darthol, then I will need to do it in secret. If my fellow Ornir knew I was helping the enemy, there is no telling what they might do to me. Now that I think of it, there was a dish I had wanted to try making. Yes, if only I had some Boras meat. I wonder if some kindly soul would be able to bring me some. Perhaps someone stood nearby at this very moment. Oh, woe is me. Well, you heard what I need. I will be waiting here for you. Is Eugene willing to help? He needs breast meat, does he? That should be no problem. It is certainly nice to know there are some or near willing to help those rival tribes. Let us split up and slay several bars. It should prove to be good training. Meet me here once you finish. Oh. Oh. I see. How many bearers were you able to slay? Oh, we only needed to dispatch that many, did we? We made no mention of numbers, so I went ahead and slayed 5 of them. Well, Esugene will not want for ingredients. This errand has further convinced me that I was right to embark on my current path. I could have never have fought those beasts with the sword, but I must become even stronger. I am certain Eugene's cooking is key to this. Make sure he knows how serious I am about bettering myself. This will actually be my first time eating non-Dartho cuisine. I wonder what kind of meal he is going to prepare for me. Oh, how nice life must be for those who have forest meat readily available. I must say I was not expecting this much meat. Your friend has quite an appetite. He is also correct in thinking that your diet is ultimately what determines how strong you become. Truly, I have never encountered someone so keen to eat my cooking before. I will bring the food to you at once I am done preparing it. Please wait for me with the young dark doll. Yes, Eugene is going to deliver the food to us himself. That is good to know. I am so hungry I am not sure if I have the strength to remove from the spot. Get it while it is still hot. Is your Darthol friend? Sorry. Bleh, reading. You must be the cook. I have heard so much about. My name is Masi. I am very much looking forward to sampling your cooking. I assure you, it is nothing special. Forest meat is low in fat, which makes it perfect for those wishing to gain muscle. It is quite simple, really. Interesting. I had thought all kinds of meat would be equally beneficial, but clearly I was wrong. Your knowledge is unparalleled. You flatter me. You are much more worthy of respect. Not many Zella are capable of slaying so many Barros and remaining unscathed. Please eat up before the food goes cold. Ah, that was exactly what I needed. I feel stronger already. Nothing brings me more joy than to see others enjoy my work. Bring me the ingredients and I will gladly make this for you again. I have long wished to try my hand at a variety of Baras dishes, but I am too weak to hunt them myself. I know how you feel only too well. I was one of the weakest warriors in Barthol Ka before Yo showed me where my talents lay. Why don't we go hunting together sometime? Perhaps I can help you discover a new way of fighting that suits you, just like Yo did for me. That sounds fantastic. Thank you, Mossy. I never imagined the day would come where I would make a Darthol friend. It seems I must thank you once again, Yo. I have a feeling my friendship with you, S. Eugene, is going to be most enjoyable. I am truly starting to think there is something about you that changes your friends' lives for the better. Sweet. Okay. All that's left is the fishing quest. let's see what it's about real quick before I end the video. Well, I'll come back to this. I've been just flopping about. Yeah, he does look like he needs help. Okay. Well, thanks for watching, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Be easy.